The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and welcome. I'm Tracy Pa with the news. In this edition, increase in GBV cases affecting women and girls, PNG privileged to have a saint, and Peppers finishing in third place. Lack of ownership and leadership in addressing gender-based violence has led to the increase in GBV cases that are affecting women and girls in Papua New Guinea, says NCD Governor Powers Pakop. Pakop said this during a meeting recently with government heads, state-owned entities and developing partners to discuss the 20-day human rights activism campaign. Government heads, state-owned entities and developing partners recently convened to discuss the upcoming 20-day human rights activism campaign, which will be held from November 20th to December 10th. Prior to the meeting, NCD Governor Powers Pakop and National Planning Secretary Connie Samuel addressed the members, outlining their expectation, the challenges, and outlined solutions to address this issue that is affecting women and girls in Papua New Guinea. Taking the lead in the discussion, Governor Pakop said gender-based violence continues to persist because of a lack of leadership and ownership, particularly within the government and state-owned entities to take the lead in addressing the issue.
As governor of our capital city, the next 50 years for the city, we must do all we can to rid this scourge that is affecting half of our population, but equally all of us too. When it affects women and girls, it affects all of us. It affects the economy. It affects productivity. It affects your department. It affects the entire country.
Pakop, who is also chairman of the Permanent Parliamentary Committee on Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment, said the Response and Prevention Strategy 2026 to 2025 was developed to address GBV issues. However, it was not implemented by those who created the strategy.
Calling on our people, public, in the city and all around the country to stop violence, to respect women and girls, to degrade or ideally eliminate gender-based violence.
Pakop said statistics shows that about 3 million women and girls in PNG are victims of GBV. He noted with concerns that the number of cases continues to rise despite the efforts, resources, time and energy placed to address this issue. National Planning Secretary Samuel supports Pakop's call. He urged government heads to work closely with the developing partners to address this issue.
It's a development issue, and I think it's a collective efforts from us, for all of us to work together. I think the whole of government approach, including the support of development partners, is extremely important, particularly in the public service, and we need to coordinate this activity, probably because it will have an impact on the productivity of the public service, and I think to a larger extent to get a campaign out to every Papua New Guinean.
Pakop further urged the agencies to organize about 100 members from their organization to join the Red Vember Walk to end violence against women and girls on November 30th, 2025. Member for Nakanai and Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke has urged the people of Nakanai to unite and address the law and order issues in the district. Maneke made this call during the recent celebration of 100 years centenary of the St. George Vanua Parish in Hoskins.
Member for Nakanai and Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke has called for unity among the people of his district to tackle pressing law and order issues. His appeal came during the recent 100-year centenary celebrations of the St. George Vavua Parish in Hoskins. Maneke emphasized the importance of collective action in addressing these challenges, highlighting that a united community is crucial for creating a safer and more stable environment.
People blow na kada ibitulay no Pumanda Mary, lo Pine lo Street, ibitulay no Mary lo Kiliman. Now I good law and order heavy problem today. But again, you all people blow na kada, or people blow Vavua Parish, give me a digit police. I am good. Every responsibility blow me to blow. Every responsibility blow me to blow. Lo making sure that if we get sit down, they be good blow. Lo place blow me to blow all get a time. Good.
In his address, he connected the significance of the centenary celebration to the need for communal solidarity and cooperation in fostering positive change within the district. Maneke used the occasion to do an awareness of the ongoing struggles with law and order and the necessity for community engagement to find solutions that will benefit all the people of Nakanai.
Law and order in the RM Mogataplo country. That to inside the province blame me to a me rice. But me believe also. Me like giving this message to people blow me. Law and order. Me to like him has fallen. Say partner blow me to blow. Go inside the law to so that we can be able to look out for them something. And me come up the place blow me to blow. Security blow girls blow me. Security blow mama blow me to blow. Security blow all the man inside the one community blow me to blow. And me stop law and blow me to blow.
Maneke further told those gathered that law and order is everyone's responsibility and not only the leaders or police personnel. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Papua New Guinea is privileged to have a saint in Blessed Peter Church. Vavua Parish priest Father Benjamin Agia made these remarks during the recent celebration of the church's 100 years in the area.
During the recent celebration of the 100th anniversary, parish priest Father Benjamin Agia highlighted that Papua New Guinea is privileged to have a saint in Peter Torot. His remarks highlighted the significance of Saint Peter Torot as a figure of inspiration and faith for both the local community and the country as a whole.
Papua New Guinea privilege long Catholic Sios long blessed down in Makim 1 plus Santu. Na desala Santu emino pater, emino bishop, na emino pope. One plus layman also emino mi. Emi married man in facing challenge long. Look out in Pikini Blongen, challenge from money, challenge from Mary, sometimes he accused him of about. Blessed Peter Torot actually went through that. Papua New Guinea privilege lo desla, na Papua New Guinea Catholic Church kisimem, na putimem lo map blow place down. Only look seven lo country blow him.
Father Agia's comments not only celebrated the centenary of the parish, but also reinforced the deep-rooted connections between the church and the spiritual heritage of the people. Recognizing Peter Torot as a saint emphasizes the importance of his life and contributions, encouraging the faithful to draw strength from his example as they continue to navigate the challenges of their contemporary lives.
You don't appreciate it, but that's the saintly work of Catholic Church inside of the Salalik country. One black poor man. On youth long any come long walokalo 2024 I think all Trojans mangi I taxi one taxi come father. Are you close to St. Peter Torot me talk? I'm on the western part of the island. He's from the eastern part. But we are living on the same island. Let me talk, you are privileged. And big privilege blow you. Money established same island. Now father Yarek, every talk, Papua New Guinea, layman Mary, you are privileged with that. Because 1 plus 2, layman Mary. Privilege lo married, na sacrament inside lo married, na top long God is inside lo married, na work santu. emi stop in Santo Marito.
Father Agea stressed that the centenary celebration served as a moment for reflection on the role of faith in the community, fostered by the legacy of such revered figure. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with BSB's One Talk Wallet. BSB's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans, expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend, PNG's own coffee.
We've been traveling along this road together for over 50 years. Ella Motors acknowledges the visionaries and hard work that have been the driving strength to continued nation building. We live, prosper, sustainably grow with the community, whilst developing quality mobility chains, aspiring to be your first choice on every occasion. Ella Motors, celebrating with Papua New Guinea throughout our independence golden jubilee.
PNG's favorite soft drink now in bottles. Goldspot brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. Taste the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in PNG. Proudly Goldspot.
Show the dishes who's boss. Fight mess with Axion, the tough grease stripper. 100% effective at doing the dirty work. The triple active power breaks down tough grease, and its antibacterial formula leaves dishes squeaky clean. Get tough on grease. Get Axion.
Thanks for staying with us. Prime Minister James Marape's call for financing to support forest and ocean nations like Papua New Guinea continued at the COP30 summit in Brazil during the thematic season 3 of the Leaders segment. He called on developed nations and multilateral partners to channel more financing into nature-based solutions that value the preservation of forests rather than their exploitation. He urged the international community to deliver a new era of equitable climate finance that recognizes the contributions of forest nations to global mitigation through mechanisms such as jurisdictional REDD+ and carbon market systems under Article 5 and 6 of the Paris Agreement. He highlighted the role forest and ocean nations play in carrying the weight of the planet's survival in their fight to preserve the world's last great carbon sinks. Berena Police Station in the Karako district of Central Province has benefited from the government's Special Police Assistance Program, or SPAP, receiving funding of 3.9 million kina. The funds were used to build 10 new houses, which were commissioned by Police Minister Peter Shamalili Jr. on Friday, November 7, 2025. Police Minister Peter Shamalili Jr., while acknowledging the government's assistance, stated that although Karako district is close to Port Moresby, it still lacks government services, a reality faced in many parts of the country. He said the Special Police Assistance Program, or SPAP, is making a difference in policing infrastructure, particularly in most rural areas, by providing much-needed support to police officers.
Serve in Berena District continue to serve your country. This is your country. This is a job that you made a conscious decision. You walk him like you join in police force.
He said as the minister, he knows the challenges faced by the police. That is why he is trying his best to make sure police infrastructure is looked into, police cars are given to increase police presence, and the police officers are trained to increase manpower throughout the country.
New dormitories increase more regulars na boy mi lukimos and boy mi got more 1,400 per year passing out as of next year. That means we are going to also have more manpower coming into our districts and provinces.
While outlining the government's aspiration, Shamalili Jr. challenged the serving police officers to look after the new officers who will graduate and join them in the future, teaching them the good habits of discipline instilled at Bomana Police College. Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police for Logistics, Chris Smith, thanked the government for this funding support, which led to the completion of this project.
We'll continue to progress infrastructure projects throughout the country to improve housing and the well-being and welfare of police personnel, improving police infrastructure that will boost policing in and around the nation.
Berena Police Station was also renovated. The event was witnessed by senior police officers from Police Headquarters, Central NCD and Central Command, and Karako MP Peter Isaimo, as well as the people of Mekeo and Berena. Dr. Yaliu Poyaglo, a distinguished scientist from Papua New Guinea, has been appointed to the Scientific Advisory Board for the Association for Environmental Health and Sciences Foundation, a leading organization based in the United States. The Scientific Advisory Board, comprising a team of highly accomplished and dedicated professionals who provide a balanced blend of scientific, regulatory, and geographical perspective. As a member of this board, Dr. Glow will contribute to guiding the Foundation's mission to promote environmental health and science through research, policy, and education. You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaro, get up a big smile on face. Time cook him chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, na mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, P&G and Mia. Find P&G made.
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Long year 2024, 7 baby I born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long carrying baby, na time baby is susu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic na kisim antenatal check. Time yumi panim sick HIV area o time bel mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV eagle long baby. This lutok sawa ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Welcome back. Papua New Guinea came out top in the battle for third place, outperforming Malaysia to claim a comfortable 69-54 win on Saturday at the Singlife Nations Cup in Singapore. It was pleasing news for the PNG side as its co-captain Chloe Netherland was named the player of the tournament.
Papua New Guinea's netball team concluded the Singlife Nations Cup, finishing in third place after 2 wins and 2 losses at the tournament in Singapore. In the playoff for third place, PNG took on Malaysia in a tough tussle, but PNG proved too classy to win in the end. While Malaysia took a while to settle down, PNG were focused from the starting whistle. PNG raised to a 20-12 lead after the first quarter and carried its momentum into the second. World number 28 Malaysia struggled to penetrate PNG's staunch defense and could not keep up with their quick counter-attacks, allowing PNG to surge further to take a 34-25 lead at halftime. However, it was the Malaysians who were on the front foot in the third quarter as they found their rhythm to reduce the deficit to just 5. They also did well to capitalize on PNG's mistakes. However, they were unable to replicate their inspired performance in the final quarter. PNG Pepper's co-captain, Michaela Kadlesek, was proud of the progress her side has made in the past week, leading a completely new side. At the conclusion of the tournament, Kenya maintained their perfect streak to retain the crown, beating Singapore Wanderers. PNG third, followed by Malaysia, Singapore A, and Island of Man finishing on 6th place. Rex Litter, TVWAN Sports.
Cook Islands avoided relegation from the Rugby League World Cup after edging out South Africa 58-6 today at Comeback Stadium in Australia. They now keep their spot for the 2025 Rugby League World Cup in Australia.
And they'll dive over. The Cook Islands proved to the Rugby League world they still belong on the big stage after knocking out South Africa Rhinos.
Over the top, Alberg has room and he'll get there for the first try for the Cook Islands.
That was really nice place.
The inclusion of the NRL players Maratani Kure, Brendan Piakura and KL Iro at the Cook Islands avoid relegation from the Rugby League World Cup. The Cook Islands headed into this match on the back of 2 heavy defeats at the hands of PNG Kumuls and Fiji Bati in the Pacific Championships held recently in Port Moresby.
KL Iro, oh there he goes. Oh, he's able to slam the ball down. How about that from the captain? Chance. And Hova, he goes. I think it's Kills.
Despite the Pacific Championships results, the Cook Islands found a way to retain their spot in the World Cup. The Cook Islands I2 will now have a chance to ensure they have their best lineup for the World Cup. This includes getting all the players playing in the NRL and Super League who are eligible to play for the island nation. Former Queensland State of Origin and Australia Kangaroos player Valentine Holmes made his intention clear last month that he'll play for the I2 should they qualify for the World Cup in 2026.
Here they go, intercept! That's about shut the gate, you would say. He's got blinding speed, Valentine Holmes. He rushes away and scores at the city end. Queensland trailing.
Should other eligible players join the team, they aim to finish higher than they did in the last World Cup. Rex Litter, TV1 Sports.
Australia Kangaroos have a clean sweep, defeating England 3-0 in all matches of the Ashes tour to maintain its dominions over England today. The Kangaroos won the first game 26-6 at the Wembley Stadium, London. In their second game at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, Liverpool, the Kangaroos stunned the host 14-4 before rounding off the champions in the dominant display last night with 30-8 win. Cameron Munster and Reece Wells were once again at their best, dominating the game and lead the team to victory. Munster was later named Player of the Match. Here are the match highlights.
Set restart. Cleary finds Munster, floats one, and O'Carr! Beautifully worked from Australia. And Josh O'Carr, so often the striking out yards. Lytton, oh, he's exploded on the centre of the field. He's got support from Williams. He dummies. The kick is in. Williams to score. Williams! Just Lytton busts Australia wide open. And George Williams, the captain marvel, stands up for England and gets them back in the game. And their authority. I think he might. Walsh with the dummy. Walsh with the step. Too hot to handle. And he does ice Australia's cake. 3-0 series win. Convincing scoreline. Even when it looked like they were on the canvas, they picked themselves up.
And now the weather forecast. This is a heavy rain and potential flood warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for Mamase, NGI and Highlands regions, including Western Gulf, Central Milne Bay and Oro. Heavy rainfall is expected over the mentioned areas within the next 24 hours, particularly from afternoon to evening and overnight, which may cause flash and riverine flooding. All residents of the mentioned communities are advised to take necessary precautions during the warning period. And that ends the news tonight. Pleasant viewing. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Start your day by doing the 1, 2, 3 with Colgate. Wake up. Brush your teeth. And smile. Smile throughout your day with Colgate.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Haren Tok Young or roll a scale rice family meal with toast to bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by miles. Seni Sigola scale rice low scale price. Seni Sigola scale rice low scale price.
But you like him?
Meet YumiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends.
Hello, son.
Anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis